What's up, guys? It's Chase from Chase's Workshop, and this is going to be Chase's Workshop Talk Episode 2. We're going to talk about the pickup winder, some questions I had about it, and we're going to talk about a lot of your guys' comments and stuff on the channel. So we're going to go through all that, and then at the end I want to kind of go through some stuff I've got for coming up for the channel. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, give me a like. If you like it, please subscribe by hitting that little button right there. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, so the first thing I want to go over was I had a comment on the channel about, I'm not sure who it was by, I can't really find the comment now for some reason, but it said that the counter that I'm using for the pickup winder wasn't as accurate as it could be at high RPMs. Now the counter that's on there says that it can do up to 20 counts per second, which is right around, depending on where the magnet is, it's right at around 1200 RPMs. So the motor that we've got in the pickup winder is 1000 RPMs. So I did a test, and I wanted to see and make sure that it was working the way it's supposed to. Now the way I did the test was I took the counter out and I moved it right here, and I filmed this at full throttle, full blast. I just cut it on and let it eat basically, and then I took that footage, recorded it in slow motion, took that footage and slowed it down more in iMovies. It's one thing that I use to edit my videos and stuff. And then I basically sat there and counted every rotation. Every time the green part passed the magnet, I counted. And when the video first cuts on, the first rotation, the sensor didn't pick it up. And I don't know if it picked it up and it just was lagging the screen or what. But I sit there and counted every rotation all the way to 100, and if I go by that the screen that it missed the first one, it missed one revolution. So out of 100 it missed one. If it was just lagging the screen, it didn't miss any, basically is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to show the video. I'm going to put it right here. So maybe you can see it, you can slow it down in a YouTube video. You can go in there and you can slow it down and count them too if you want to, and see what I'm saying on that. But anyways, it worked out. It worked good. If you only missed one revolution out of 100, I'm happy with it. And I think it's good. Now, I want to take this pickup winder and I want to redesign it. I'm not really redesign any of the components and stuff in it, other than maybe the counter, because I want to get to maybe building a pickup winder that can go over 1000 RPM and can do more than this one can. So what I'm just thinking to do is I'm going to basically redesign this to where I'm going to change up things like I said in the video, where I'm going to put the polarity switch in the back or somewhere else, and then just have an on-off switch on the front, and then I'm going to move the counter to where you can see it better when you're winding. Now also too, I want to use what's called an opto sensor or opto interrupter switch, basically for the counter. And there's a guy on YouTube that built a pickup winder off of a lathe, and he used the opto counter switch. I'll share the video right here where you can see it, or it'll be in the description. But it was pretty cool. He used that. You can get well over 2000 RPMs, 3000 RPMs with one of those sensors. And basically all it is a disc that sits in there that light can't shine through, and it's got a groove cut in it to where light can pass through. And as that disc revolves, every time that spot where the light can pass through, the light will go through, and it basically counts that way. So I've kind of got to figure out how to wire all that up and how to do all that. But once I do, I'll make a video of it, and that way if you want to add one to yours, you can. It won't be no problem for you to do it. That's kind of where I'm at on that. And I'm also going to, I've ordered all new parts. I basically got on my YouTube channel and ordered every part for the pickup winder, and I'm going to get them here, and that way we can go through wiring it up, because I've had a few questions about how to wire it and stuff like that. So there's that. Next, I'm just going to go through all the comments and stuff you guys had on the video on my channel, basically. So here they are. Let's see. Kevin Jameson says, ever consider selling these? So yes, I have thought about selling these, but here's my problem. Is, you know, this pickup winder is made. It's not made to be a production pickup winder. You know, if you're wanting to wind 100 pickups a day, then you don't want this pickup winder. If you're wanting to get into it and learn how to wind a pickup for cheap, and get into it, and then maybe one day step up to a better pickup winder, this is the one for you. And the problem I run into is building these to sell is that, you know, I basically got $50 in it plus my time. So I'm afraid if I price it to where I can make a little money off of it and it's worth my time, well, then the pickup winder is basically cheap and not affordable, kind of is what I'm trying to say, I guess, if that makes sense. Just let me know what you think about that too. If you think I could sell them for, what do you think I could sell them for if I did make one to sell? What do you think I could sell them for? And, you know, my favorite thing to do is just to make videos for you guys, and it's not to sit here and build pickup winders all day to sell. So there's that. But if I could make a little money for the channel, I would. You know, it'd be something I could make some money with. Either way, however we go with it. But when we do the redesign of the pickup winder, I will definitely share everything to where you can build it too if you want to. You can build one just like it if you want to. So there's that. All right, on with the other questions here. Let's see. Jeffrey Drum says, I was talking about the pickup winder or the B bender in the last video, and I just said that I was going to cut the bridge. And I don't know why the crap I didn't think about this in the beginning, but he says, why not raise the B bender nut, and it would save having to chop the bridge. And he's right. All I got to do is where this goes through the back of the bridge. This is the bottom of the bridge where this goes through, and it's just coming out real low. If I just move that up to where that's coming out more of a less of an angle. And I think he's right. I think that would save having to cut the bridge. That's the last thing I want to do is cut the bridge. Thank you, Jeffrey. Nathan Snyder says, great build. I've had the plan. This is talking about the pickup winder. I've had the plans for pretty much the exact same winder for several years now, and I just never built it. I found them on some old forum and just found all the parts on Amazon and saved them to a wish list and forgot about them. Looks like it's time to finally order them and make it happen. Thank you for taking time to explain every part of your build and how things work. Thanks for sharing. Nathan, if you know where that forum is and everything, share it, because more than likely that's probably where I got my idea to build it from, and I'd like to give credit where credit's due. So if that's on there and it's one just like mine, then do it. Share it. That way we can all see it and help each other out with it. But appreciate the comment, buddy, and welcome to the channel. Michael Youngkin commented, and this is about the B bender. He says, hey, nice work. I've been working on my own bender, and I'm wondering how you got the bridge lever to not slip on the threads. I got mine all strung up, but the tension from the B string is pulling the bolt loose from the lever. Tips greatly appreciated. Michael, mine, I don't know if send me a picture of yours to where we can look at it. But I'm thinking that mine, basically, I have using a quarter 20 bolt. Let me grab one where you can see what I'm talking about. Right. I've got basically this sticking up through from the underneath the B string where the B string attaches. So I've got this. This part basically goes into the guitar. The bolt I got is a little bit longer than this one, and so my B string lever threads down onto this because I cut threads in the B string lever. So there's threads going into it, and it threads all the way down on here. And it's also a 1/4 inch thick. So it's not a thin piece of aluminum. It's pretty thick. It's roughly the thickness of this nut. And so it threads all the way down, and then it bottoms out on this sleeve right here. And then when it bottoms out, I take another nut and put it on top of it, and then just bring it all the way down on top of the actual lever, and then just cinch it down as tight as I can get it. And that's basically stopped mine from doing that. So I don't know if you've got like a thinner lever or not, or what's going on with it. Just like I said, send me a picture of it too. I'll share it on here in the next Chase Talks video, and then we can all kind of collaborate on it and try to figure out what's going on with it. Now, if you're talking about where the knob is, the knob on mine, basically I cut the top off of one of these boats, and then I put the knob on there, and then I drilled a hole through the knob and the boat, and then attached or jammed a 1/8" brass rod into there, and then cut it off so that it wouldn't spin. So hopefully that helps. Maybe, like I said, send me a picture of it or send me a video of it, however you want to do it, in an email, or if you want to comment on it, whatever. I don't think you can put pictures in the comments, but just send me an email of it. If you have trouble finding my email, just go to the About section of my channel and you can find my email in there, and I'll put it on here too if you want to see it. Let me go to the next question here. But also too, Michael, thanks for joining the channel, buddy. Michael Perkins, he's still working on his pickup winder. Michael, when you get a chance, buddy, I'd like to see pictures of it too. That way we can look at it. I heard, from what you told me, you're going to make it look pretty, so I want to see it. Eddie Vasquez says he says that he's preparing to do a G-bender in a new telly build. So, Eddie, when you get done, buddy, I want to see pictures of it, 'cause I like seeing everything that everybody's building. And if you're building something that I haven't built or anything, share it too, man. I mean, we can all collaborate and come up with stuff and ideas and things and help each other out. That's what it's all about, really, to me, anyways. Ken Bishop, this is on building the pickups. I didn't make a video of me building the bridge pickup for the Telecaster, but when you build a bridge pickup for a Telecaster, I don't guess you have to, but you put a copper piece on the back of the pickup. And in the video that I did on that, I went through and I just kind of described how I built that pickup and where I got the copper sheet from, and I had to order it from eBay. And Ken Bishop commented and said that you can also buy those copper sheets from Hobby Lobby. So that's a good thing to know. I'd rather buy it at home than or around this area than have to order it, and I can kind of look at it and see it. So there you go. Mad Son asked, what's the music in the background of the guitar headstock logo video that I did? And YouTube has they have, what is it, they have music that's not copyrighted that you can use on your videos. And so I basically just went there and typed in metal, and it brought up that. So there's that. It's pretty easy. I wish it was a little bit longer. I wish I'd have wrote it, because it was really cool. Got all the comments and stuff we've got. So I hope I helped you guys out with those if you had a comment about it or anything. Like I said, any questions, leave them in the comments, guys. The few things I've got coming up in the shop, I'm working on a neck jig that I started probably a couple weeks ago, and I started making a video on it. I kind of just want to do it all in one video, because I know y'all might be getting tired of the series, whatever. But so I'm gonna try to do it all in one video, because it's not really. I mean, there's a bunch of videos on building one. I've just always wanted one for my shop to where I could level frets more accurately, I guess I could say. But we might take it a little bit further too. I'm trying to come up with some different ideas of some things that I can change to it to make it better, I guess. But anyways, we'll go from there and see. Really, that's about it. I'm gonna, like I said on the pickup winder, I'm gonna try to get it started in the next couple videos probably, and maybe start redesigning it and getting all the different parts for it done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the little Chases Talk videos. If you did, give me a like. If you like it, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.